Slaptail squad, assemble.
If you are listening to this, you remember the great Slaptail Nation, my nation. And who am I? I'm the Beaveman, master of the universe, creator of all things great and small, and Lord High Commander of the great Slaptail Nation Army. And with me today, here in the Beaver Den, with an ass so fine it'll make you want to violate the first commandment, the Padme to my Darth Vader, the evil into my Skeletor, a woman who's so fine. Makes me want to play with myself unceremoniously. I give you the Swan. Say hello, Swan.
Hello, Swan.
What do you think about that intro? Aren't you flattered?
I am flattered.
You should be flattered.
I want to talk about something, and you're probably going to want to edit it out. I want to talk about your new shower friend.
Yes. Did you leave it in there when she cleaned the shower?
I did not. I put it away.
Oh, that would have been funny. That would have been funny.
I put it away.
Well, is this something you can wait to do? Or?
I can.
Okay, you're going to wait to do it.
Just remind me, shower friend.
Shower friend. Okay, moving on. Okay. Our children don't listen to this, doesn't it?
That's okay. And
also with us today here in the Beaver Den, live from the stinkiest area of the French Quarter, where she is continuously baking the bread in her trousers.
She's embraced it over there.
Where
she's
she
wafting it up towards
where she is dripping and there's slime like a giant snail trail.
No.
Where she's suctioning herself to the floor when she does the split.
If I could do the splits.
We give you Gigi. Bonjour, Gigi.
Bonjour, monsieur.
You can do the splits because you have short legs. You have less area to go towards the ground.
No, I can't. I've
No?
tried.
I feel like you could. Let's make her do it. Let's.
We're not.
You grab a leg.
Not right now.
You grab a leg. I'll grab a leg.
I feel like a wishbone.
Yeah. I feel like you're right, Swan. She's only like 6 inches to go.
Right. That's why a little powdered donut can do it
But
too, because she's
mostly
so close
legs
to the ground.
I'm 2/3 legs, 1/3 upper body.
I mean, I feel like you're 2/3
3/4 ass.
I am 3/4 ass.
and
3/4
2/3 tits. So I don't know.
2/3 tits.
She's just like a little head with tits and ass.
With tits and
Also
ass.
with us today, all the way from Jersey.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the gluten.
Is he, oh, there he is. I thought he was
Oh.
frozen.
Also with us today from Jersey, locally renowned in small villages.
4 counties.
5 county area.
5 counties.
5
now.
county area. County renowned comedian. You know him as Mike Ateo. We know him as Nemo. Mike, how are you?
I really hate you people.
What?
But he comes back
Every
it's kind of
time.
like a train wreck. He can't stop himself.
I really hate you
It
people.
hurts so good, doesn't it? Woo-woo! You like the
Like
pain?
I'm getting fucked by a midget. Yes.
I think you'd enjoy
Have
it.
wait. Have you
Gigi
ever
said
been
that's
fucked
not
by
okay.
a midget? Have you ever been fucked
I've
by
never been
No.
fucked by a midget.
I didn't.
No.
Have
I
you-
got
word.
head by a midget.
Did you return the favor?
And I did not. And the mouth was so small, it scraped my pee-pee.
So it
God.
was all teeth. It was all teeth. Mm.
It wasn't all teeth, but it was a lot of teeth.
I was wondering the other day what it would be like to have Tinkerbell suck your dick, because she's so tiny. I feel like
There'd be a lot of fairy
Yeah, that's
dust.
what I'm saying. Well, I feel like she would just call her friends. If you got like a few hundred fairies,
And then it would be like that.
and they just all coordinate, like they all put their hands out like this, or they all put their tongues out.
And it would be like that going
Clap
to.
if you believe. Clap if you believe.
I can. What I see.
Clap if you
Shut
believe
up,
females
Mike.
should have orgasms.
Oh my god.
I feel like the people that go get pedicures from the little fish pond. People
yeah,
like
yeah,
where they
yeah.
like nibble your feet. It would be like that.
You know, there's a lot of businesses offering pedicure.
But this is a fish pedicure where they get all
A
the dead
fish
skin.
pedicure. There's some pervert fish too.
And I'm all for a cure.
They eat the dead skin cells off your feet.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's gross.
They
That's
do that
gross.
in Thailand. It's cool. I've
No,
heard.
it's yucky. They have it. Where were we? Baby Swan and I were somewhere, and she wanted to do it so badly. Oh, Nashville. And I was like, "Go ahead." And she's like, "I don't know. It's a little creepy." I'm like, "I dare you," and she wouldn't do it because she wanted to do it. But I
Kind of
was
like the time I fed the stingrays in Grant in the
that's not
Caribbean,
the same at all.
where they
no.
swim around you and they're
No.
attacking
Well,
you.
I mean, I guess that is kind of the same.
It was like a larger version of that.
When we were in St. John in the ocean, there was like little fish coming up all around you like that. It's kind of creepy. I mean, I love the ocean, but I don't want I don't want anything touching me.
Or just water dust in those fish.
That's gross.
Farting all over them.
Yeah, take that.
Why is it so bubbly over here?
That.
Enjoy my.
Anyway, what did you want to say about my shower friend?
Oh, shower friend.
Yeah, he's busted out his shower friend. Does anybody want to guess what it is?
It's a butt cleaner.
Like a bottle brush for his asshole? No.
I don't know. His shower friend, is it like
Vibrator?
No.
It's an anal stimulator?
Yeah, you probably should do that in the shower. It's cleaner that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Clean it out and have some fun while you're doing it.
like the thing you clean your drain with.
You got a big old, that little stick with the little ridges on it.
Just a funnel and some Drano for my asshole.
Oh, that sounds fun.
There you go. See?
Clearly, they're not going to get it, Swan. So,
So
I guess
do
you're
you want
moving
to?
on?
I want you
What
to
is
just
it?
tell us what it is. Tell us what
Why
you
would
got.
I tell you what it is?
Well, I mean, because it's yours. Are you embarrassed of it?
I'm not embarrassed of it.
So do you want to describe it? Okay.
It's how I exercise.
Are you embarrassed by it?
No. I mean,
No, but she lets people like clean our bathroom, and I'm like, what? You know that's in there. Right?
I took it out. I was courteous of your private things, but now I'm going to share it with everybody.
Wait. What is it?
It's my Hydromax.
You'll share it with tens of people
Tens.
who listen to the podcast.
All 10 of them. 10 like in New Jersey, maybe.
Your hydro mask? What?
Your mom listens to this podcast.
My mom's dead.
I know.
so-
That's why I said it. She listens to it
I heard
from
she
hell.
faked her death just to get away from you.
Ooh, she faked
Oh,
her
that's-
death to get away from you. That's harsh.
Damn.
This is some fighting words. She was like, I tried to get rid of him. Like, I mean, I
They,
threw him.
they brought him back.
He got ejected from the vehicle. I was like,
Yeah, Mike, don't you know that most people, when they stop short, they put their arm up, and your mom put her arm down? Damn.
poor
That was
Mike.
harsh. God, she hates
All right.
us.
Anyway,
God, he hates us.
That's me.
He just doesn't remember.
Okay, wait. What is this hydro thing? What is it?
It's a penis pump,
Oh.
but
Yeah.
you use water, so you use it in the shower.
Oh,
like
Instead of
a
using
hydro
air,
pump.
yeah, instead of using,
Oh.
yeah, it's a Pokemon move, hydro pump. You use that in the shower instead of using air as your vacuum. You use water as the vacuum, so it's
Oh,
not
that's
nearly
nice.
as uncomfortable.
so it's like an interesting thing.
Is
for
it better than
real.
your hand?
So-
Do you know what a penis pump is?
The penis pump
Like
is
it
to,
causes
Swell it up.
suction, and yeah, how does your hand do that?
I guess
Like
your
you
hand
just
can't do
put
that.
like like Gigi's putting a rubber band around it and shit. She's like,
We're gonna and then flick it with my
Like
fingers.
punches it.
It'll bump up. That would be fun. This is my punching bag.
yes,
Oh.
basically. So, Mike,
Like-
do you have one of those?
he doesn't need one. He's got a 9-inch hog.
Okay, but that doesn't mean it like is rock hard every day.
But also, doesn't it make it makes
Doesn't
it
matter
fatter.
if it isn't hard. He can still just do this and just whip
Oh,
it
just
back and
swing
forth.
it around?
Makes
Kinda
it
funny.
fatter.
It makes
Yeah.
it fatter too, because one of my friends has one and showed it to me. Well, he's a regular, not a hydro.
I really hope it's not like that.
like-
Listeners,
he has
she's
a
making
huge-
the size of a coconut.
My
baby
friend,
head.
no, you don't understand. My friend who I'm talking about has a very fat dick, and then also used a pump. And I saw a picture of it, and it was like really fat.
So why do you want it to be so big that
I
you
don't
can't
know.
put it anywhere?
I don't know.
Like if
I mean,
you're-
I'm willing to try. But
Now what face goes along with this cock? Is it like a GG8 or is it like give me a number?
it's gonna fill me up. That's for
Not
sure.
no. But what does it look like?
Like
The
a turkey
face.
with stuffing.
What does the
It-
face look like
it's
that
like
belongs to the cock?
What do you mean? Oh, the face. Oh, he's pretty good looking. No, he's good looking. Is it? Yeah, I would say seven.
A GG7 or a Swan 7?
I'll show you later, and you can
Okay,
judge for
all right,
yourself.
all right,
Okay.
good. And
Okay.
and then we want to see the cock too. We want to match the
Oh,
cock.
I think
to
I
the
have some
face.
pictures. I'll show them to you.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Anyways.
Anyway.
His new shower friend.
New shower friend, and
Okay, what about it? Get to
I
your
don't know.
point.
I just wanted to talk about it.
Did you enjoy it?
That was
Yeah.
That's
Why?
it?
I don't know because maybe that's the source of you not saying so stingy with your pussy. My new introduction is because he's found his mojo again.
Does it work well?
It doesn't jerk you off, Swan.
I know,
I
but
don't
it
think
makes
you understand the concept.
it makes you want to have sex
Wow.
more. Maybe I don't know.
Wow.
No, I was just
Nobody's living in the house anymore, so I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's
So
and then you have someone come in and clean our bathroom.
but I put it away for you. I was wanting your I had your things. It was discreet. I put it away.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Anyways.
Mike, do you have any stories for us? No, nothing to tell us.
Ooh, I'm.
Not
oh.
really.
We're
How's
gonna have to bring
How's
that up
driving been?
later.
How's
We're
driving
gonna have to
been?
bring that up. We're gonna have to revisit that later.
Will you
No,
shush,
no,
Swan?
no.
Anyway, what are you two doing?
He
Nothing.
just showed it to me.
Okay.
And
Anyway,
it's in a tube, and it's not cool.
okay, Mike, how's
Alright.
your driving been going? Hold on, don't tell us yet. Hold on, don't say anything yet. And now it's time for the traffic report from Senior Crash Test Dummy Traffic Reporter, Mike Nemo Cateo.
There's a tragic accident here on I-95. We're gonna go to Swan. Oh, she's dead.
Ooh, harsh. Swan is not dead. Swan is like Swan is like a miracle baby.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so on the last podcast,
Uh-huh.
senior correspondent Mike Cateo has listened to the last podcast, and he has some comments. He has some words. What were you thinking about all the pressured speech and everything when you listened to the last podcast, Nemo?
Welcome to the Brain Injured Club, Swan.
I mean, I feel like my brain thought that way for a very long time. Like I remember I can
Now
go
your brain can think that way, but the way you were talking was definitely not normal.
It was normal. It was okay, here's how
It was normal for you now.
So hold on. Let's
but
go back.
Not normal
It,
for
like-
you before now.
Well, no. It was normal for me before. And so if we can go way back to when I was in like high school and definitely had ADD and still in college all the way up to probably a good 15 years ago, this is what I usually do. I like buzz around all over the place. I have probably I'm going to diagnose myself here. It's undiagnosed ADD, OCD, probably a little bit of other things, and I really want to add Tourette's to it. I'm going to add Tourette's just for fun, so I can ramble like that and just add a fuck and a shit in
Now,
there.
first of all, when I met you, you did not talk nonstop.
I wanted to, and I did not with you, but with all
Or
of my friends.
anybody else.
No, I did. You can go way back. That this is all how it happened way back then too. And I just I can calm myself down when I need to and turn it off. But if I'm with, and you can ask my.
Okay, let's move back to senior correspondent Mike Cateo. Back to his opinion before you interrupt him, and just
Okay.
let him finish.
Yep,
the thought.
I definitely was concussed.
Can
I can
we
say
just
that.
let him finish
Yes,
the
we
thought?
can. We can.
Okay, go ahead.
See, before the accident, you would not be this interrupted. You could cut that out.
Before my head injury, you mean? Yeah.
Yes.
Before my head injury, I could be interrupted. But I don't like it when people interrupt me, and if I'm telling a story and then have to start all over again because it interrupts the flow of my story. So then
But
it doesn't
you
make
were
sense.
interrupting other people.
But
Yeah,
that's what I
constantly.
do normally. Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
No, you
yeah,
don't.
yeah, I do.
I know you believe you do.
All right,
And
everybody's
God
painting me
bless
into
ya.
the crazy box. Everybody's painting me in the crazy box, but I did interrupt because you're like, God damn it, Swan, why are you interrupt me? You would do that to me before said head injury, and I would just take it and shut up. But now I decided, not you, Beaveman mostly, but everybody else. But now I decided I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm not going to suppress the thoughts. They're just going to come out.
She's not
I
going to
actually
take it.
loved hearing you talk last time.
Did
but
you? Thanks, Mike.
It was a little brain injured manic. I will say that.
But it wasn't irrational. Like no, it wasn't. Everything that I said was valid.
No, it wasn't irrational. It was just, but it was a lot.
No, everything you said was valid.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it just
But
was.
you had the special needs edge.
Yeah, I just had, and it was all repressed things that all came out.
Special
So
needs.
you want to therapize myself? I learned so much about my whole childhood stuff that I just held
You
all
learned so
inside
much about her
forever.
whole.
My whole. I learned a lot about my whole too. I did. But yeah,
How is it?
it's fine.
How's it been?
My whole.
Good.
Well,
good times,
number
yeah.
2 hole has had some problems with constipation recently. So
Oh.
number 2 hole had to deal with some hemorrhoids for a minute. That
I
had
prefer constipation to the ulcer.
no, I don't. Constipation hurts. Like when your butthole is on the outside, that's not cool. I haven't had that experience since childbirth, and I don't want to relive that anymore.
It's
Tuck it
not
back in.
pretty.
I did tuck it back in, but you can't like tell whether it's a shit turd there that needs to come out or a hemorrhoid that's like wanting. Yeah, it's not good.
Don't do that again. in
Don't
front
do
of
that. It was creepy. He was like licking his.
Stop it!
Don't lick the finger that you just pulled out of your booty hole. No, no, no.
Beaveman's trying to show us how he fists.
No, I don't know what he's fisting.
Oh, look at this. Look at
Ew.
All
this.
lubed up.
Ew.
Ready to go.
No. The good hand or the bad hand? Oh, I feel like we had this discussion already.
All right.
You don't want to fist
Anyway,
with the bad hand.
rocking chair.
I would be a puppeteer. I couldn't pull it out.
No, that would be funny though.
I'm gonna give you all 3 words.
Uh-huh.
There's three words. We'll move on, and we'll see if you can remember these 3 words later.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready?
A little mini mental exam.
We're gonna do.
Try this at home, folks.
We're gonna do rocking chair,
Okay.
skateboard,
Mm-hmm.
and let's see, rocking chair, skateboard,
Pineapple.
and no, it's gotta be something different. Rocking chair, skateboard, and piggy bank. How about that?
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Moving on.
Moving on.
Vajij. Have you
Yes.
ever had a head injury?
No.
You never had a concussion?
No.
You never like got choked out from a sex act?
And then had
No.
lack of oxygen to the brain?
No.
No. I've been choked, but not
Several
choked out.
times.
Have you ever passed out?
No.
Like fainted? No?
No.
Okay. So she might, maybe you were just anoxic at birth.
What? Thanks.
Damn.
Damn. Thank you.
I was just trying to help you.
I don't ever remember being concussed. or
Don't you want to
anything.
join our club?
Sure.
Okay.
No, not
I can try. I can
I'm
do
sure
it
I
right
have
now, live on air. I can show
Live on air. Watch Swan give me a concussion.
Okay, so Mike, have you had a concussion other than your original head injury?
Oh yeah.
He's like, I fall all the
He's
fucking
like,
time.
I fall down all
Knock
the
the
time.
fuck
Come
myself
on.
out.
Like how? What happened?
Which time? I knew he was going to say which time.
Any time. Give us some descriptions.
So when I was about 12 or 13, I was at the school, the church school. There was an event, and I was sitting on the or I was standing on the edge
Of glory?
a cliff, of a wall, and
How
I
high
fell
was the
head
wall?
first, hit my head.
Fucking Humpty Dumpty
I
over
was
here.
gonna say that. Damn it. I'm
How high
too
was the
slow.
That
wall?
was one.
How high was the
I
wall?
didn't go to the hospital, but it hurt real bad.
Real bad.
About 6 months ago, I was getting dressed. I just got out of the shower. I was getting ready to go to a funeral, and I slipped on the floor and hit
Ow.
my head
Ow.
on the bathroom wall, and it split open, and I'm bleeding.
What?
And I texted my friend. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to go to your sister's funeral. I'm so sorry.
I just
bleeding
split my
from
head open.
brain.
Jesus, Mike.
Now, what made you think you were concussed after you hit your head?
Oh,
Did you have like
couldn't
headaches,
see.
dizziness, kind of weird
Yeah,
neurological symptoms,
always.
all that weird stuff?
Always.
Okay. Did you fuck the gash with your finger? Where you're like, man.
Ew.
Ew, God, really?
What? It's just
I
a
lubed
question.
up my finger. I was
You're just
like,
like-
ooh,
It was like a
oh,
slit.
oh, I'm giving good head right now.
To my head.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
You're rubbing your
What?
slit.
Tell me nobody else thought about that.
Nope.
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 Oh,
Not
okay.
at
That
all.
was not my first thought.
So no one was home. My sister
So he definitely
was,
fucked it. He's like,
People of Slaptail Nation, just let it be known since you're listening what Beaveman did with his hands. He pretended to take a gigantic dick and rub it against the back of his head. That was pretty funny.
That's how he likes to get fucked
In the head.
in the head.
Ouch! 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 Not gonna. He wants to be concussed by a dick.
Okay, so we know. I think I've only had one concussion. Mike's had at least 3. So okay, maybe more.
I've had one. I don't remember
Like
it.
when you have a brain injury, you're more susceptible to others.
oh, for
100%. Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
you've already swollen your brain up, and it
Right.
can happen again. Yeah. So wait, how many of you had
There's
Nemo?
a
3?
klutz to
At least
brain
3.
injury ratio.
That's probably true.
I'm definitely a klutz, but I don't think I've injured my head. If I had,
You have giant boobs and booty. You roll well. You
bounce.
just don't hit your head.
The head just tucks right between the tits as she rolls.
Shut
The
your roll.
tits,
I remember
the tits pop up and protect your head.
Yeah.
it's like airbags.
That's what you call a tit tuck.
To like, whoop. Although I do remember one time in yoga doing a headstand, and I almost suffocated myself from my tits falling into my face. I needed a tighter
Yeah.
bra next time.
You weren't doing yoga.
I was.
That's what she calls it.
Right.
Yoga.
I was doing yoga.
Was it
Oh my-
naked yoga?
No
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Beaveman. Head injuries.
head injuries.
I don't actually know. I think at least 3.
Really?
I don't know if I've had more than that.
Man, I'm lagging.
I
Evidently.
had one. I had one when I was like, I think like 6.
Oh.
That one was really bad.
What happened?
We were riding our bikes in the neighborhood as children did back in the day
Mhm.
Yep.
without adult supervision.
Yep.
And there was a big fat fucker on his bicycle. And he literally ran me over with his bicycle and my head got knocked against the street.
Oh.
And I went back to my grandma's house and I was fucked up. I was sitting there laying on her couch and I could feel myself sinking into the couch. I still have very vivid memories of this.
Oh wow.
And I was just like, couldn't get out of the couch. It was just sucking me in. And I was just repeating myself over and over again, saying, nobody can help me. Nobody can help me. Nobody can help me.
Oh baby.
And so my mom had my parents take me to the hospital. And
Oh, wow. I'm impressed.
Of course, yeah. Well, they said, yo, your son's concussed. So,
And then what did they have to do? Watch you for 24
they
hours?
just watch you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of
Are you
course,
allowed
my
to
parents
sleep?
didn't,
That was like back then they told you you should not
they
let
made you
them
stay
sleep.
up.
Right.
They
I
made you
remember
stay up.
that. But
Right.
It's
you can
not
sleep now.
normal now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's make it worse.
Let's-
Make them stay awake.
Overstimulate them when they're
Yeah.
already overstimulated. Yeah.
Exactly.
I remember one time sitting on my uncle's porch. Because every weekend we go to my dad's brother's house and just hang out with
And then
family.
he touched me.
No. I remember lying down on the porch looking outside and lying down on my side and my head would just kept spinning. And I was like, why is everything spinning? And I didn't even know why. It would happen a lot. And I
That's
didn't.
a
What-
wonderful story.
Yeah, what
Could
an
you tell it
amazing-
again?
She has an
What an
undiagnosed
amazing-
cardiac condition
what
that
an
her parents
amazing
didn't take her
story.
to the hospital for.
What a fantastic story.
Maybe. I have low blood.
You just weren't drinking water. They didn't have us drink water when we were kids. You were probably
that is- that's
dehydrated.
Probably.
true.
Oh, you know what? You're probably right.
You
Yeah.
were dehydrated.
I don't
Probably
think
was.
I definitely don't think I had a concussion as a kid, but I've had the wind knocked out of me more than once.
It's
Like
totally the same.
no, I'm just saying like the shit that your parents they don't care. They're like, you're fine. I'm like, can't breathe.
Well,
Throw some dirt on it.
I will say this, honestly. The only reason I'm sure my parents took me to the hospital was because my grandma gave a shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say
My-
the only reason.
They're like, do we have to? It's a lot of work. We
Yeah,
gotta go.
and my grandma was like, you better fucking take him.
Oh.
My grandma was
Yeah.
the shit.
Was she?
Yeah, she was the
That's
coolest.
awesome.
My grandma was the
Diet, like,
coolest.
I had a cool grandma too.
62.
She was fun. My grandma was shorter than me with bigger boobs. Like
That's,
big, like
that's crazy.
oh no, she had like they stuck out super far. man.
And like
I
how?
could get lost in your titties.
Yeah, how
I get it.
I know, you
tall?
would get lost in hers. They were insanely huge.
How tall are you, Gigi? For the listening audience, like
I mean, I was 5'2.5" originally.
I was gonna say,
I
not so
think
tall.
I'm like 5'1" now, maybe. I don't know.
yeah,
Like,
and
it seems like baby Swan towers over you. Are
Yeah.
you sure you're that
No, she
tall?
doesn't tower over me.
she
Jesus.
just looks like she's taller because Gigi has giant boobs that offset it.
That's exactly right. I look more
Yeah.
short and
Now,
stout.
Gigi, how from front to back, how wide do you think you are? I'm like, what do you think the
Like
span?
boob circumference. Like what?
I
What?
don't
No,
know.
I don't mean the circumference. I mean if you measured straight from her back to
Well-
the end of her tits, how far do you think that is? Do you think
I
that's
don't
like 2
know.
feet?
I've never measured
Well, you would
it.
have to. Okay, so we could figure that out real quick,
Yeah, we could. It's super simple. She
Yeah.
she puts her back against the wall,
and we just
lifts
measure.
her arm up.
Here's the
and
problem.
we don't touch them.
But it-
Then we have a line. We have another ruler that bisects the ruler that comes out, and we can tell basically how far out she sticks.
The problem is my ass sticks out far too. So it's like my tits are going one way, my ass is going the other.
So she's like a
It's
weeble
hard-
wobble.
I
big
can't
time.
really. It's hard for me to put my back straight against the wall because my
Fine,
butt
we
will
cut you in half.
be, slice it down the middle.
So we just
No,
turn her. I got
Stem
it.
to stern.
I got it. We turn her sideways, and we just measure her sideways, like against the wall, because we can put her
we
against
can
the
do
wall
that.
sideways.
Why are you-
just a back to tits
Oh my
weight
god.
ratio, and then I guess you could take the back of the booty to the
do like one here, one
to
here,
and then you
okay.
combine those, and that makes you how tall,
is how
far from the
much I
wall
stick
she is.
out.
Well, I'm guessing that the distance from her back to the end of her tits and from
a little over a foot, maybe.
her symphysis pubis to the end of her ass,
Uh-huh.
if you add those two together, I guarantee it's taller than she is.
No, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna go with not,
No.
but I think it's gonna be about. Okay, so I'm a pretty good
Well, I'm
guess. I'm
sitting
gonna
right now.
say 36 inches total, because from boob to here, she's about like maybe like 14 inches or so.
And then from
And then
here to
stand up. I
butt?
need to see your butt
Oh, for
real quick.
God's sake.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, and then probably like 20. So yeah, 34 to 36 inches.
Okay.
We'll measure that later.
All right, that's
Now,
you guys-
Nemo, as a mental health professional, have you not noticed where Swan is consistently saying things about how she's the best, she's the greatest, she
I
knows
have
everything?
Grandiose thoughts of grandiosity.
Yeah, and that's
Yes,
why
I
you're
do.
interrupting me, because that's what I was about to say.
Mhm, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I can psychoanalyze
did
myself.
not
I already did.
notice, to
I'm
be
not
honest.
saying I'm the best.
Which means there's nothing different than normal.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm just not being oppressed anymore.
Oppressed.
Yes, oppressed. Big words. I can pull out. I got an extensive vocabulary too.
And is there a reason why you keep getting louder and louder, do you think?
Probably to make myself heard.
Because we're not all being silent and letting you just
Do
go.
you want me to talk in a normal voice?
Yes.
I can. Okay.
That'd be
I'll keep it-
fantastic.
I'll show you that I can control it.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you're the best.
Because I'm
the
yeah. It's
best
not that I'm the best. I'm just
around.
aware of my everything. I have heightened awareness.
Well, we've decided that Gigi had a very sheltered life.
Boring
because she's never
childhood
been
there.
injured.
Oh, I did totally as a
Well,
kid.
that's
Yeah.
why
Injured.
she breaks.
Calm down, Swan. You're getting louder. Getting louder. immediately.
Yes, as a child, they had a sheltered life.
She
That is
just had to
correct.
learn how to make hummus
you?
and falafel.
I mean, I lived in a very I guess it was a lot with family all the time.
Is that why you became a giant whore when you grew up?
Damn!
Yep.
Okay, just
Wow.
checking.
I bloomed in college.
Bloomed. She bloomed,
ballooned.
folks. That's
She
what she
ballooned.
called.
Oh.
Harsh.
No, my tits grew in when I was in high school. They got really big. And I remember when I was a senior in high school, people were like, you have some really big boobs. And I was like a triple D at that point.
Did they ask you if you got implants?
No, but a lot of my girlfriends were jealous. They were mad. Like,
Mm.
I want boobs. I'm like, you can have some. These are too big. And now I'm like a G.
A
G.
GG. A
Good
GG.
Lord.
I'm a G.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you're a GG, that'd be funny.
You're a
I'm
G.
a double G.
Double G.
I don't even know how
I
bras
am
sound.
anywhere from like G to H, so there could double G in there. Sure, GG.
A GG. I'm a bra size is GG.
So your name is Gigi and your bra size is Gigi?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna say that. Yep.
Wow.
I feel like
She's gonna
whenever
be-
she's done with a bra, she could literally just sell them to a bowling alley.
Seriously, you could clean a bowling alley like it fits. It's so big. I hate
How
balls.
big
Yes.
is it?
Bowling ball big.
It's like a
Really.
small bowling ball. I don't know.
So
Like-
if you had a free surgery for breast reduction, would you do it?
no, what I
my
would
tits are
prefer,
fine.
I would
Your tits are
prefer.
fine, not you.
Not mine. I would.
I don't want a reduction. I would like a nip and tuck, like put them back up where they belong.
But you wouldn't want them to be all like.
I can do that for you. I can
Normal
sew them to your
size.
head. Totally
yeah.
sew your tits to your head if you want.
So I don't want them up here. I want them where they
Little
belong
body-
on my
I can do
chest.
some body modification for you.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Last
I've
time
got-
I found out, they said it was gonna be like $3,000 to do that, and I was just like, I can't afford that right now. But it would be fun to have them nipped and tucked.
Hmm.
Start a fund. Let's start a fund.
Are we gonna start
right.
a GG Titty Fund?
Hey there, members of the Slaptail Nation.
Yes.
If you would like to donate to Gigi's
City Fund?
City Fund, send us your cash.
We're gonna put a little link in bio.
Any amount helps.
That'd be hilarious. I'd be like, look what I did. I don't have to wear bras anymore. Oh my God. That would be wonderful not to have
Mike,
to wear a bra.
what kind of surgery do you want? You want like a
Dick
cock
reduction?
lift? I mean, what do you
A
want?
cock lift. A
I'm
ball
good,
tuck.
thanks.
Well, Beefman wants his eye fixed, so if you want to, we can have
What's wrong with
categories.
his eye?
It's droopy. He
Ah,
hates
baby.
it.
I have
Like,
some.
yeah, he wants the eyelid surgery.
I want
So
that
if anybody
too.
wants to donate that, we could have a contest.
Let's
See who
just
could
have-
get the most money.
Juan, you were talking 1,000 miles an hour.
Let's just
Mhm.
have.
I
Maybe
would
we could get a word in.
Go ahead. Carry on.
like. Okay, can I? Okay, so this is what I would like, and this is totally serious. And I'm sorry, I feel very narcissistic,
A nose job.
but I have no. I like my nose, bitch. I have one calf that is, you can't see it.
I know what it looks
no,
like.
we don't need. You don't need.
It's
Nobody's watching.
atrophied.
That is super huge, and one that is atrophied.
So you want the
And my left chest doesn't grow like my right one,
right.
and my bicep on my left. I would like them to be even.
Oh, I got you.
I can help you out, man.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
Mm-hmm.
I just give you some ketamine. I numb all that up. Shave down your calf to make it match the other atrophied one. Do the same thing to your chest and your
No.
bicep.
He wants
I
implants.
just make them all smaller.
No, I want them bigger, not
My
smaller.
way's easier.
Oh, speaking of implants, do any of you know of the Ken doll guy who used to get like hundreds of?
Yes.
Okay, I met him years ago
She
on a
blew
gay
him.
cruise.
He blew his gay.
What?
He blew his plastic
I
penis.
did. I did not blow his plastic penis.
Was he anatomically correct?
He had no penis.
I
It was
didn't
just flat.
No,
'Cause-
but he had no
No
penile
penis, no
implant.
butthole.
He did have a penis, but he had a penile implant too, so he was fatter than normal.
He had to
Ew.
pump up. You're like,
He didn't even have to pump it up. I think it just is already. He had already had injections done or whatever.
Yeah, but it has to get hard. It just
but-
doesn't be hard all the time.
I don't know. I didn't talk to him about it.
what did the nozzle look like?
I didn't see it. I just saw his face and his arms and his.
Well, then how did you know? You just heard a rumor about his penile
No.
pump?
No, he talks about all the surgeries he's had in his lifetime.
That is a mental illness in itself.
Yes, it is.
Unfortunately, I feel bad for those people.
Yeah, he had
I'm
so-
aware I was going to get
hundreds of surgeries. I can't imagine going under the knife that many times.
There's a narcissistic disorder that's attached to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't remember what the show was, but there used to be a show on all about that.
Nip tuck.
No, like that's a fiction thing. This
Yeah,
is
there was
like
a real story
A
where
real
they-
story.
There was the one
about-
was called like the Swan. No, it's talking of swans,
The Swan.
but it was talking about like creating like a new swan. What is it called? You know, like
like
you go from
an ugly duckling to
ugly
the-
duckling to a swan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But there was, and I felt really bad for these people who had all these surgeries in hopes that they would be better, and they still hated themselves. I'm like,
Right,
you should
because
have
it's
to.
a mental
yeah,
thing. It's not a physical thing.
It's kind of sad.
It is sad.
Back to head injuries.
So who has the worst one out of the three of you?
I mean, I think mine's fine. It's all better now.
What about you, Nemo?
I think mine had the most devastating effect, but I'm mentally okay for the most part. I mean,
But you
So
and
you
yours
say.
was when you were young, when your brain wasn't like fully developed, so you got to adapt to
Right.
yours very well, I think, because
Right.
if it happened now, you would have been like drooling on yourself and stuff.
I still drool. on
Well, I mean,
myself.
more than you usually do, and you still shit yourself. So, I mean, I guess you're
baby.
kind of fucked either
I
way.
don't think that's.
That wasn't related to
brain
the head injury.
related.
That's related to all the butt sex. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Maybe.
Yes.
maybe.
That doesn't affect his brain.
Actually, I have really bad. I have really bad IBS, and it's impacted by my anxiety. So when my anxiety
Oh.
is bad, I shit myself.
That's
Like, when
part
I
of
get
it.
really
And then how
nervous.
about your diet too? I think that probably impacts
eat
it
well?
too.
Yeah.
Do you eat well? That's a load. What did
Now
you?
I do.
Well, you did
When
now.
I was younger, it was much worse.
Right.
Oh, Mike, we had this. We went to this restaurant the other day, and they had this huge bar of all these different types of ice cream.
What? Where's this?
And I think you could eat that and not be fucked up.
It wasn't.
Because I ate it, and ice cream usually fucks me up, and it did not fuck me up. So
Really?
I don't know what they make it with.
Wait,
It almost had like, when I tasted it, I was like,
I
I
know-
told Swan, I'm like, it's like this, almost feel like there's some plant base to it because it tastes slightly different.
It was so good. Yeah, it was so good. It was. It's on Portage Road.
Oh, look at me. I can't put my phone on complete silence. It's got to vibrate.
She likes it to vibrate
I
so
like
that she can put it by her crotch.
But yeah, if you come back,
We'll take
Nemo,
you.
let us
Oh,
know,
I
and
know
we
which
will
one you're
take you
talking
there.
about.
It was freaking amazing.
Nice.
Is it
Swan got like this pistachio ice cream. It was super creamy. And I got this Cookie Monster ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, that
So
sounds
good.
good.
I'll send a video to the group chat when we're done. I took a video
So
of it because
good.
it's like an entire, those freezer cases like for ice cream.
Yeah.
It was a whole row. It probably had
What?
5 rows of it, and
An
then
insane amount of flavors.
they also had like the very last row was all frozen fruit because they can make smoothies
Is
with
this
it.
Latino based?
Mm-hmm.
Restaurant.
And it's like the Mexican
I know
ice
which one
cream.
you're talking about. Yes, I haven't been there
Oh,
yet.
good. It was so good. And the tacos were really good too. And yeah, the burrito looked delicious. So,
Does it start with San?
Yes.
it does.
It was
Yep.
delish.
Mm.
You asked me about my driving.
Uh-huh.
I just realized. So my kid, I take her to school every morning,
Hold on.
and so the other morning,
How does she make it to school every day?
She drives
the
herself
other
now.
morning, the other morning, she goes.
Can I drive?
I turn my car on, and it says, "Drive carefully and obey the rules of the law."
The car said
Rules
that.
of the-
Okay. The rose of
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, rules of the road. Yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
And she, I go, she said it out loud, and then she looked at me. I go, what? I do obey the rules of the law, rules of the road. And she rolls her eyes real big and gives me side eye.
I was like, please.
Like,
not that
what are
you-
you saying?
It's not that you ignore the rules of the road. You're just
And then-
incapable of following them.
And then the next day, she's grabbing onto the,
The oh shit
So-
bar.
right here.
Yeah, the oh
Right
shit
here?
bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I go, what are you doing? I don't drive that bad. She's like, she goes,
Does she need 2 seatbelts now?
I go, what? And I go, that is rude. You are rude.
And how old is she now?
And she goes, I'm still traumatized by the last accident.
Oh,
Aw.
baby.
How old is she now?
11.
All right, 5 more years, and she can be driving. She'll be your chauffeur then.
Yeah, please.
I mean, you better get that learner's permit. You can get it at like 14 and 7 months. So
well, I don't know. Not in
so
where he is.
Maybe not.
I don't know
It's
what.
Not in
here.
Jersey.
How old do you have to be there to get your permit?
I think 17.
17.
Oh,
You
damn.
can't drive till
Okay.
you're
Like you
18.
could get it at 16,
Yeah.
but you can't drive till 17.
Wow.
Oh, see, they're smart here in
Maybe
Michigan.
I'm wrong. Who knows?
Let me ask this
Michigan-
question. What smells worse? Mike's driver's seat
Oh,
or the back seat of Trump's
hers.
of his limousine?
I'm gonna go.
Trump.
I don't know. It could be a hard.
I have a new car. I'm just saying.
You haven't soiled it yet?
Do you have plastic seat covers?
Nope.
You should put something on.
You
Like
should.
a
Something
mattress
on there.
cover,
Something down.
just in case.
I lick them.
Ew, what?
Yeah, that's gross.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna go with. I mean, the limousine seat. They probably sanitize it after every, when they get it detailed.
They have
Probably
to.
like in the budget. Like his.
Well, he wears diapers too. That's
Ew.
why. Oh, you didn't know
says?
that? Yeah.
Oh, I got to snopes
We're
that.
gonna snopes that
I
one.
don't know.
definitely-
Gigi's,
Oh.
Check.
Gigi's throwing
Maybe-
shade here. I'll be
I wonder
snoping.
if they're like plastic diapers or if they're like washable.
You ever
Like
see him in shorts? You can tell. Looks like he's
Why would I
wearing
want
big
to
old-
see him in shorts?
I'm just saying. See, everybody knows Donald Trump is incontinent.
Oh, you got to snope.
Yeah, you got to Snopes check it.
I know.
though.
I know.
Obama laughs it up over Trump wearing an adult diaper.
Trump
Mhm.
farting. That's the one you did last time. That's funny.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're not trying to call people out. If you need to wear adult diapers, there's
Yeah, I
no
know.
credible
No,
evidence
100%.
that Trump
You
wears
need to.
diapers.
You need to. But his is self-induced because of his diet and drugs.
This is funny. There is no credible evidence that Trump wears diapers.
You know
but
why
some
this says this,
supporters
right?
wear diaper rallies. So they're like, yes, we want to wear diapers just to be like him.
No.
You know
Solidarity.
why? Because he doesn't want ever anywhere on the internet that says that.
He does not have that power.
A trend
Oh,
appears
I
to have
don't know.
originated from
Come
long-standing rumors and jokes. I was
He
reading
doesn't have that power.
that
Okay.
about Trump's alleged
You know how
digestive
hard it is
issues
to
and
scrub
odor.
stuff from the internet.
What?
What did Morgan
How
Freeman
hard it
do?
is
What
to-
did Morgan Freeman do? Go back.
Jesus, Swan, we're
I'm-
moving on.
We are, but
Where does it say?
A filmmaker, Morgan Freeman, posted a digitally altered photo of Trump with a comment about adult.
Okay, first of all, it's
diapers.
not Morgan Freeman.
Freeman.
It's filmmaker Morgan
J.
J.
Freeman.
Freeman.
Yes, I know. That's what I said.
That is not
You
what
were cutting me off. And it debunked 2017 debunked. a photo wearing diaper. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do I
Smell like poop?
does that sound reasonable to get my implants into my left side?
No,
I mean,
Like
but
calf
whatever you want.
implants?
But I will say this is
And-
what's not reasonable. If you can't afford your adult diapers, you're probably not going to be able to afford this surgery.
They'll finance it. Don't you worry. At like 24% interest.
Listen, it's totally worth it.
No, it's not.
I don't think so.
If you're wearing pants, no one can tell the difference between your calf muscle being bigger or not.
Well, also the problem is what happens if your other calf that's a normal calf ends up, I don't know, you lost muscle mass and you have to do another surgery?
I really think that what we should do instead, I think you're focusing on the wrong thing, Nemo. I think what we should do is just
Sorry.
break your left arm and straighten it.
Ooh, yeah, let's do that.
Damn.
I'd be willing to break your arm for you.
You're a medical professional. That is stupid.
No, we could break it and then we could stretch your tendons out. We could just, we can do it.
No, but there's no nerves to connect to make muscle. That's
You
what I'm
don't,
saying.
nerves
It's
and muscle.
atrophy.
Do you know anatomy? Nerves and muscles don't go together.
First of
Yeah,
all,
but
they
the
do.
what does this have to
but-
be?
Then-
What does this have to do with me
You
straightening your arm
have
for
to
you?
you have to lift with the nerves and contract in order to make muscle.
We didn't say anything about muscle. We just want your arm straight.
I'm sorry. Let me unpack. First of all, let me just
I'm
unpack.
always happy to make people think I'm a waiter. I'm fine.
Let me just unpack the shit science that Mike just said. Can you say that again?
You have to have
No, I have a
nerves.
brain injury. I
You
can't
have
remember
nerves.
what I
All
just
right.
said.
Like
Now
muscle.
he's like, I have a brain injury. I can't talk about medical stuff.
Nerves make muscle.
Not
No.
Nerves
not
don't make muscle,
No.
but nerves move my arm. I can supinate my arm.
Ooh, big
What does
word.
that have to do with me breaking your arm?
yeah.
I can still straighten it for you. I didn't say you'd be able to contract it after I straighten it for you. I just said I could straighten it for
You
you.
have a floppy arm now. It's going to be, instead of bent all the time, it'll be straight all the
I
time.
like
We
my
could
bent
just-
arm.
What we could do is we just strap a board to the back of it.
Yeah.
Right here. This board is now straight. Okay, so here are the angles. And then I put a ratchet strap here
Yep.
and a ratchet strap here. And then I just ratchet it until it straightens out.
I love the
What's
motions.
wrong with that? And if you're really worried about it, we just ratchet it a little bit at a time. A week later, I ratchet it again. A week later, I ratchet it a little bit more.
You're like an
And then
orthodontist for his arm.
Exactly.
Like
just like braces.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
We're just going to keep ratcheting and spread it out or tighten it. And oh my God.
And then you could keep going till it's bent the opposite way.
Honestly,
It
yeah.
goes out. It's like,
Honestly, yeah.
speaking of arms, I have double jointed arms and I can twist them around. It's kind of wild.
you
Well,
bring
good
your
for
hands
you. The
down.
guy can't straighten his arm, Vajij. And you're like, look at me. Mine can make it even farther.
I'm double jointed. I'm double jointed in my fingers and
Same.
my thumb.
Can you do that thing where you
And-
like bend your top of your
Yeah,
finger
that's
like that?
creepy. No, I can't do that. Where you can only bend the top part. That's
Yeah.
gross.
It is weird.
So, back to your calf. Back to your calf implant. I know how we can fix this really well, and Beaveman will have to help since he can do the surgery. I mean, I could probably do it, but your scar would look better if he did it.
Sure.
We can implant a chicken breast back there. A raw.
And then he has like animals chasing him
Oh,
down
no.
the
Well,
street.
because then at the airport, the dogs will be coming up and sniffing
No,
my
it's
face.
gonna be under your skin. No one's ever gonna know.
Oh, what I can do
I'm
is I
gonna
can
sweat.
I can put a zipper there, and then because we're gonna have to replace the chicken breast every
Yeah.
so often, so I unzip it. We take the
Your
chicken
body's
breast out,
cooking
put a
it
new
every
one in
time you
there.
stick it in.
Can we think of something that doesn't spoil?
And then when he sweats, he'll smell like KFC.
Everybody's like, "You smell good. Did you have chicken
We
today?"
should put fried chicken in there.
I have
instead
chicken
of
every
chicken
day.
breast.
KFC's going to use you as their spokesperson,
My
or maybe Popeyes.
my
Who knows?
cats is bring all the boys to the yard.
I think you should do it. Just go to Thailand. Of course, you might accidentally come back with no dick if that happens, but give it a shot.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
I think that it's
Chicken
fine.
breast.
Yeah, I think it's
Use
fine.
silicone.
I think it's fine, Nemo, because if I could, I would have plastic surgery also. So
So, can I talk about the Thailand thing again?
The fish.
If you had no, like, because you said go to Thailand and you would come back with no dick. if you could get the calf implant, would you trade your dick size for that?
Oh,
No, you'd only get
No.
one or the other.
why?
So because you can't have it all, you have to give something. If
Not
you're
all. He just wants calves.
Mhm,
So
but
Yeah,
you're
if
gonna
the
put
devil-
my
sacrifice.
dick in my calf?
No, like if someone was like, "All right, we're gonna take like 2 inches of girth and length from your penis to give you this calf implant,"
Who's
Is
he,
it worth
who's
it
his
to you?
surgeon, the devil? Yeah, I can do it.
however,
But in trade,
but in
I'm gonna
trade,
need your cock.
that's awful.
What do you want? Calves or a big
Calves
fat
or a
dick?
big dick?
Calf or cock?
Nemo's like, how about my soul? Nope.
Nope.
Taking
Big
the
dick
dick.
or
Calf or
calves?
cock, baby.
I would stick with the big dick.
You
Don't
were
worry
Would
about.
about-
you rather?
You may now have a micro
Nobody's-
penis.
That's gonna be my next comedy special.
Nobody's looking
Calf
at your
or cock?
calves.
That was my idea, so you better give me credit for it. Calf or cock?
Okay,
All right,
first of all,
narcissist.
I
of all,
am. Mm-hmm.
he's gonna fuck up the premise. So do
Oh,
you
that's-
really want him to give you credit?
No.
I mean, bad credit is still credit.
I guess.
Yep.
I mean, not a lot of people with debt wouldn't say that.
Bad credit. Oh, yo, Gigi was trying to make a joke.
A lame dad joke
Lame
from
dad joke.
Gigi.
Sorry.
Thanks for the lame
That
dad
was lame,
joke,
yes, it was.
Gigi.
I mean, I have a dog breathing down my leg, so I'm kind of confused right now.
So you're like, which smell is a worse smell right now? The dog breath or
Or my vagina.
Vagige. Vagige.
My vagiche.
Vagine.
I think that's funny.
I also want
I
plastic
miss
surgery.
JD.
Wait, okay, so
Because you're
wait,
getting made fun of right now.
I want to ask Beaveman.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you want to do your eye. What else would you like to do if you had?
Oh, I would like to get my fat flank sucked out.
Oh, 100%. I would want to do the same thing. My arms and
Like
my.
a breast
thighs.
reduction.
You don't have breasts?
He kind of does a little bit. I mean, they're like, he
Haven't I
has
told you that
muscle there.
story? Haven't I told you that story?
No.
No, tell us that story.
I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
do a bit about it eventually.
Okay.
So I had this lump in my chest. I had like 3 of them. And I'm like, well,
Were they cysts?
if you would
You
just
shut up,
shut
he
the
would
fuck
tell
up,
you.
Gigi,
Sorry,
I will
go
tell you the
ahead.
story.
Stop
That is the
swanning.
whole point
Stop
of me
swanning.
saying, would you like me to tell you a story?
Stop swanning. Jeez, don't interrupt. Let him talk. He has the microphone. Carry on.
So anyway, I had these lumps in my chest. I'm like, they're probably lipomas, but they came on really quick. And lipoma is just a fat cyst. Well, a fat tumor, not a cyst.
Benign.
Yes, it's a benign fatty tumor. So anyway, so I went to see my doctor and we were talking about it and he's like, well, are you worried it's cancer? I'm like, oh, a little bit. I mean, because it just came on so fast. He's like, well, let's get a mammogram just to put your mind at ease. It's probably normal. I'm like, cool. So I go to get a mammogram and of course I'm the only guy that shows up. Like when I went into the mammography suite, rather, where the breast cancer center, of course, they're all looking at me like I'm lost and need directions. And I'm like, nope, I'm here for an appointment.
Are you looking for your woman,
Yeah.
sir?
So I go in there. The reception people were extremely nice. The lady who did my mammogram, extremely nice. And then she said, you're probably you might get an ultrasound to confirm what these are, but Dr. So-and-so is on, so you might not. And she gave me a look. I was like, oh, this doctor's not super nice.
Oh,
I've heard this story.
Yeah,
I
so
have
I knew
not
I
heard-
told this story.
Yeah,
Um,
Gigi hasn't listened to all the podcasts, so
I've
she
listened to most
doesn't-
of them.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
Swan.
Listen to the podcast.
so I go and then the ultrasound tech and said, hey, we are going to do an ultrasound. So I'm like, okay, fine. So she takes me, does an ultrasound, very nice tech, very nice person. And she's like, normally we would get this read right now, but this doctor's on. And she just looked at me. I was like, oh, this doctor's must be nobody wants to work with this doctor.
Mm.
And
a
she's like,
douche
so I don't know if
canoe.
she's going to read it or not. I'm like, okay. So I'm laying there and she comes in, the doctor comes in, decides she's going to read it. And she's like, well,
This is the doctor now
this
speaking.
is the doctor now. And
Okay,
she's like,
good.
well, so you have these lumps in your chest. So, I guess your doctor decided it was a good idea for you to come in, but this stuff is usually normal. There's usually never a problem, but I suppose you guys wanted to know what's wrong with it. And she's like, they're just lipomas. I'm like, okay. I'm like, great bedside manner.
That's what I would have said too.
And I'm like,
bitch.
because I realize that only 8% of breast cancers are males, but
But it's still a chance.
That percent is huge if you're part of the 8%.
Did you say that to her?
No, but
Oh,
that's what I'm
'cause
thinking
I
in my head.
would've.
So anyway, so she starts going on and on. She's like, yeah. She's like, so you got these lumps in your chest. They're just lipomas. Also, your breast, your chest is huge. I don't know, especially your left one. So I don't know why your boob is so big. Basically, she's saying boob. I don't know why your boob is so big. Maybe you have too much testosterone. Maybe you don't have enough testosterone. Maybe you have estrogen. I don't really know. But your left one is bigger than your right one. So you might want to, I don't know what you want to do about that. Maybe you'll want to do surgery. It's just big. And I don't know why it's so big. And she just keeps saying that. And I'm like, why is this lady being such a bitch?
Like, you got some gynecomastia.
And I was like, God damn.
I
what
mean,
a
most
fucking
women
asshole.
have.
So anyway,
Yeah.
she's going on and on about it, and I'm feeling bad about the fact that I care about my health. And then I look up, and she's got a fucking flat ass chest, and I'm like, oh, now I know why you're being such a bitch. I got
Jealous of
bigger
your man
titties than
boobs.
you do.
Jealous of your man boobs.
Oh.
Like, yeah, lady, I like titties so much that I grew my own.
I think a lot of men would love that.
And-
they don't have to worry about leaving
And
the
well,
house.
yeah, except her theory is flawed because I'm an ass man. And by that theory, I would have a nice ass to play with, which I don't.
But you don't. He just
You
has a
don't.
hole. You've
don't.
seen it, Mike. He doesn't have a booty at all. He's like just.
I've touched it before.
You have? Like he's like, oops, I fell accidentally.
Oops, I fell
into
again.
your booty.
Oops,
with
I
my
fell.
hand."
with his
I fell again.
with his broken arm, and he shoved it up your asshole. Is that what he did?
Oops, I fell. I
Oops.
fell again.
I fed into your
Next
butt
time, before I fall into you, could you make sure your pants are down? No,
Uh,
No,
no. Okay,
there was no.
Good try.
I tried.
Good try.
I tried. You're supposed to be with me on that one, Mike. I was trying to
Yeah,
help
you're
you out.
just
I
sitting there,
chuckled. I
Hmm.
chuckled.
Yeah.
not loud enough. It was barely a
enough.
chuckle.
mhm.
I heard
Back to
a,
head injuries.
Back to head injuries.
Does anybody remember those three
Good
words?
Lord, calm the word. Calm down.
Yes.
I can be loud.
I
if
remember
want
them.
to. Okay, tell us.
Okay,
them.
well then she says she remembers them, so we'll skip her. Let us now go to the Nemo and see if he remembers the words.
I remember the
No,
words.
I don't. I wasn't listening.
Ooh,
It
I mean,
wasn't my assignment.
Actually,
It
it
was
was.
everybody's
it was everybody's
assignment.
assignment.
he said it's for everyone. Yeah.
okay, go ahead, Vajij.
I didn't hear that.
Wait, I want to see if you know.
He
them
was. I
first.
do know them.
Because he
Okay, you
remembers that we told everybody to remember, but now he's playing the I'm stupid game.
He does. And
Mhm,
What you got,
mhm,
Jeej?
mhm.
Oh,
I'm
ready?
not stupid.
I'm not
I'm
stupid.
brain injured.
I
Okay,
like
ready?
raisins.
Do you want to hear?
Okay,
do you remember
no,
the
wait,
first
no,
word,
no,
Mike?
Wait.
Nemo, do you remember the first word?
No.
If I gave
Sorry.
you the clue, would you remember? If I told you the first word, would you remember the next word?
No. I remember he said, I'll give you 3 words.
And then you
And the
blanked out.
first word was 2 words. I'm like, this is stupid. I'm out.
He's like, I'm not even
You're
going
right.
to try. I'm not even going to try.
So
No.
you just
So you just gave up preemptively?
he just pieced out after
Yeah.
that.
If you can't follow rules and you're a PhD in nursing,
It's first of all, it's
I
3
mean,
items.
come on.
First of all, it's 3 items.
Okay.
Okay,
You
go
wanna know
ahead.
what they are?
I do.
Okay. You know.
you,
I know
but
them.
you did
Yeah.
say 3 words. You
Yes.
said, I'm going to give you 3 words.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Anyway,
they can't give her 2 words off the bat.
Habibi, just listen.
Because
First of all-
a mini mental exam is 3 words, or 5 or 7, depending on what level of exam you're doing.
Okay,
It's
ready? The
items.
3 words are
Yep.
rocking chair, skateboard, piggy bank.
hmm
Rocking
Well, it's easy for
chair
you to
and
say-
piggy
it's
bank
easy for you to
are
say yup.
4 words.
I had them.
So
My
they're
brain is
3
good at that.
things.
3
Well, look,
things.
you know what he meant
3
when he said he's
things.
giving you.
All right, let me ask you this question here. Who here can prescribe medication for the mentally ill? Oh, just one person. Everybody else shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
thought.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
Who here has to refer to the medical people? You guys.
Yeah, shut
All
the
right, now
fuck
shut
up.
the fuck up.
Who
All
here
right.
is in the
You know
88th
what?
Who here
Who
has
percentile?
the
is
power?
good at their job? This guy.
Who has the
Fuck
power
you.
to mute the microphone?
Beaveman.
All right.
All hail Beaveman. That's what he
Oh.
wants. He's just
I'll
mad.
mute myself.
Yeah, you mute yourself.
Yeah, he does that on accident all the time.
Slaptail Nation, let it be known that Nemo has muted himself.
And
You know,
he's
and
mouthing
clearly
words.
wiping the drool off of his face right now.
Yep.
Just don't pull out a pump or anything while we're on air. No pumps.
Don't make obscene licking
Ugh.
motions. I'm glad you're muted for those. We don't want to hear your
Yeah.
slurping.
No, we don't need to
We
see
don't
that on
want.
camera.
Which,
I don't know what
put
you
away
got
your
there, but
toys.
What?
It's,
Put
I
it
want
away. Put
that.
it away.
I wanted to talk
It's
about
a-
that.
Wait,
It's a
what
cock
is it?
ring with a butt stimulator.
Ew.
It's not a cock ring. It's a ball ring.
Oh, sorry, ball.
Uh-huh.
I
That's
want.
what cock rings go around your balls too.
No.
Yes, they do.
No, they
There
don't.
are ones where I've seen you put it on
Yeah,
your balls
I don't
and
do that.
cock.
No.
Well,
That's
called
totally
This one
different.
vibrates in
Strangulation.
your anus.
Yeah, that was. Where did you get that?
your anus.
At a
Did you buy it
at
online?
a swingers party I performed at.
Oh.
So,
Wait.
I have a question about that. I have a lot of questions
I have a
about
question.
that, actually.
Swan, your voice is getting higher and higher, and it's like.
Okay,
She's
nails on a
excited.
chalkboard. Rawr.
I have a question.
Okay.
You
Yes.
performed comedy at a swingers party?
He didn't say
No,
comedy.
nobody hired him
A
for
couple
comedy.
of times, yeah.
He didn't say comedy, though. He said he performed. Like, he could
Wait,
have been doing
were you
sex
sucking
acts.
dicks or were you telling jokes or both?
Both.
Don't be silly. Nobody's hiring him for
I was
comedy.
telling jokes.
He's like,
And then I took Jeanette there with me once. And this, I don't have the charger for it. I don't know where
Oh
it is.
no.
But there's a remote that goes to it. So I gave her the remote and she was buzzing it all the time.
You're like, ah.
So you have it, but you can't charge it.
That's
Yeah.
not
So that's kind of a pointless toy,
now it's useless.
isn't it?
It's just a paperweight at this point. Wah, wah.
It's an ear cleaner.
Ew. No.
So my question about that: you got it when? Were you married when you got this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, I feel like one of those things is you like throw away your sex toys from previous relationships. I was just making sure it wasn't like used on others and then brought into your
No,
current
that's
relationship.
gross.
Okay, just making sure because some people.
You're like bringing a box
I
of
wondered
things.
if you were
Hey,
those people. I
What's
just
really funny is
Hey,
I was
honey,
going to.
wanna try these?
What's really funny
I
is I
bought
was
them
gonna.
in the 90s. They have a lot of mileage on them.
yeah, but there's people that do that. I'm like, no, that's yucky.
Okay. Anyway, I was. What's funny is that when you showed that, Mike, I was gonna bring that up earlier and say there's this thing that I really want when she was talking about the penis pump.
that looks fun.
Put it on your.
So there's some synchronicity.
Put it on the Amazon wish list because Baby Swan sees the Amazon list
That's
all
not
the
from
time.
Amazon.
I'm sure
I'm sure they have it on Amazon.
they do. They have them at Walmart now too.
They have everything.
It's just
They have all that
funny
stuff
that they
at
sold
Spencer's
sex toys at
too.
Walmart. Yeah. Oh yeah, Spencer's.
They're called massagers. They're called personal
Right.
massagers.
personal massager
Yes.
Mhm.
for whatever spots you want to massage.
Yeah, exactly.
Massage like a cat massage.
Vagige.
Vagige. I'd like a little massage on my vagige.
I bet you would.
I think our vagina is just getting enough massage.
No, it's
lately.
not. It needs it all the time.
Mm.
There was some massaging happening this last week, and it was great. Hey, don't make fun.
Don't kink shame her.
Don't kink shame me. I like things to be touching my vagige.
I'm just glad that we don't have stools in this house.
Why? You think I'm going to sit on a stool and get off?
No, I think you're gonna flip it upside down.
Put it in your holes.
That's hilarious.
It's like
All three holes.
person thing. Like,
Mm.
if you can put it all three.
That'd be amazing.
If you
I'd
could-
be a
If you could put all three
Very
holes
bendy.
at once, yeah,
Mm,
That'd
yeah.
be
your holes are
hilarious.
stretched.
like, "Ugh." No, that doesn't work.
No,
I don't bend that way, unfortunately.
Well, we didn't really get to figure out who was most head injured, but I think it's.
I
Swan.
think it's obvious.
it's me. I mean,
Pretty
and
sure it's you, Swan.
I mean, I'm the most immediate head injured, but mine's going to resolve pretty soon, and then I'll be all better. What's wrong with you?
Oh, wait a minute. So you said you'll be all better. So now you admit
That
you
I was
are
concussed?
totally no.
Yeah,
Oh,
You're
here we
basically
go.
Admitting that you aren't always like this. and
no,
you're way off your freaking rocker.
I'm not off my rocker, but my senses are heightened.
Dude, you wake me up at 3:00 in the morning and talk to me for 2 hours
What?
nonstop.
I've always done that. No, but I haven't woke you up before. When we were in nursing school and I lived in my apartment, I would be up in the middle. You know this. Like, go back to that. I would do laundry in the middle of the night. I'd watch TV. I'd do all my homework in the middle of the night.
Wow.
And then I fully functioned during class as well and worked full time. This is what I was like before.
That's amazing.
Before the depression hit. And I was like,
now you admit that you were
yeah,
depressed.
I can admit I was depressed.
Yet still,
and-
okay, all right.
Huh?
Telling me for years that you're not.
No, because I can function just fine. But yeah, I feel so excited and happy. Like, my delusions of grandeur right now that I'm having are all productive, and the house is fucking clean. And
Well, usually manic people are pretty happy also.
yeah, so wait for the crash, baby.
Just another manic Tuesday.
Are you going to come up with your own line of cologne like Charlie Sheen?
Probably not.
Tiger's blood in
It's
it.
gonna smell like vagige.
Tiger's blood.
Probably not. But I've always
That's a great name for the cologne.
Vagige. No, we're gonna call it
Viswaji.
Viswaji. I like
Viswaji.
Viswaji. That's better.
Viswaji.
Call it the thrush.
The what?
Give it a real medical issue.
The what? The thrush?
The
Ew.
thrush.
No.
Thrush.
Mouth.
No, that sounds yucky.
Your mouth.
No, Vaswaji's better.
Down below, it's vaginal candidiasis. Stupid social worker.
Yeah, jeez.
Wow.
Also can't treat that. Who can?
Can't treat stupid. Can you treat?
Oh, yeah, we can't treat that either.
No, you just
For sure.
give it the tools and hope that it dies off. It's fine.
Oof.
Give it the tools. What
Yeah,
tools
like-
are you given?
Knowledge.
Creams.
You attempt to creams. Yeah.
We were talking about freaking vaginal candidiasis. right?
No, you just give them the tools
Get
to
some
like.
tools, some salad spoons,
Mm-hmm.
Mix
That's
it up. Get in there
A
and clean out the
blender.
vajige.
cake mixer. Better.
I mean,
Mm.
I would
Ow.
take stupid but willing to learn in any minute.
Oh.
Does anybody notice this sounds just like Ron?
Yeah. This
There's
reminds
a difference between being stupid and
There's
ignorant.
ignorance. There's a difference between ignorance and apathy.
You think he's actually listening to the
No.
shows anymore? No.
No.
There
Anyway,
is
Swan
the
sounds
there-
like Ron.
No, I do not. My shit makes sense, but
Oh.
okay.
You're talking about
All right then.
a salad mixer thing? What?
Mike just like, okay, all right then.
All right
He
then.
doesn't like it when we fight.
Don't want
No, I think he
mommy
was
to
saying all
fight.
right then when she said that her stuff.
My
made
stuff
sense.
makes sense. Yeah,
Oh.
it does. I
All right then.
All right then.
I'm great at logic problems. Like that's what life is.
And what does that have to do with anything?
Because everything has multiple ways to be done, and you have to go through
You
all the
are
possibilities
so
of them.
brain injured.
His
I like
face.
right
eggs.
now.
You can't tell her that. She doesn't believe you.
I am not brain injured.
I
You guys
know
are just
she's not.
interrupting my train of thought. So I have accomplished everything on my list today.
People of the Great Slaptail Nation, this is what I'd like you to do. I would like you to watch some videos when Charlie Sheen was having his manic episodes.
Cool.
When that happened, I said to Swan, I'm like, he's manic. Why does no one
All right, well,
notice?
I'm gonna make manic decisions,
Why does
and
no
I'm gonna
one
go live
notice
in my box.
you're
I'm gonna
talking
go
about-
get an apartment, and you can all live by yourselves because I'm gonna be just fine. If you don't like how it is, or you can get the fuck out of my house because it's really clean now.
Back to what I was saying. People of the Great Slaptail Nation, if you watch YouTube videos when Charlie Sheen was manic as fuck, yet no one was saying, he's manic. Like, I don't understand why they don't recognize this stuff when people are famous. They're like, nobody's saying anything. Whereas the rest of us are like, dude's manic.
I'm famous too.
So
Oh my gosh. what
watch
is
those
happening?
videos and then listen to our podcast and see if anything sounds similar.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, all of you can go fuck yourselves
Wow.
in this room, and in New Jersey. The people of Slaptail
I
Nation.
didn't say anything bad
No,
about
you're
you.
agreeing with him, and you're jumping on his.
Like,
You're jumping on his bandwagon and letting him have his glory right now. So that's fine.
She's gonna push you off your chair.
She probably will. I'm not
I'd
surprised.
move over.
I know.
Nope, because I don't care, and I'm not going to entertain your thoughts anymore. So you can think whatever you want. I just know I'm gonna
I love
give
you,
you
Swan.
the great. I know how to play the long game, and I,
I
will
would
manipulate.
totally.
Go
I love
ahead.
her too.
Go ahead, Mike. You would totally what?
I would totally make sweet, sweet love to you.
Ew.
To the brain
pass.
injured you.
Hard pass, but thanks for the vote of
Ew.
confidence. Hard pass.
Ew.
But no, I know how to play the long game.
You put
I've
that
been
in
playing it
Beaveman's.
for years, and in the end, you'll be like, "Oh, damn, Swan was right." It's fine.
I love that you put that thought into Beaveman's head now.
And that visual image that I can't get out of my brain now because
Sweet,
I've
sweet
seen
love.
your ass in way more parts of you than I need to see, and now
Wait.
that's in my.
Have you seen his big schlong?
Wait,
I have.
You have?
How have you
You
seen
sent
it?
sent
pictures to
pictures
people.
of it.
Wait, why didn't I get any pictures?
No, I didn't.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
did.
You sent them to
And I've
her
seen
friend.
your booty in the freaking green or yellow or whatever hot thong that you were like pulling your booty out at Pride. So yes, he doesn't even drink, folks, but he doesn't remember that he had his booty hanging out for everyone to see.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's not head injured. That I don't know what we're talking about. So anyway,
Anyway,
It's hard to know which is head injured with me and which isn't because I was so young,
yeah, it's probably just your personality, which is fine.
right?
You can be that way. Are you sending?
no, she's
Michael-
just doing a Google
No.
search. You can
She's
find
sending-
Mike's cock if you do a Google
No,
search.
she's sending Vajij pictures to Mike in exchange for cock pictures.
I don't want to
No.
see either picture. If it
Anyway.
makes
Send
you,
him
if
the
it,
Gigi.
Nemo, if it makes you feel any better, if I had a choice, if I was forced to at gunpoint to either do it with you or a Veggie, you're tied.
Really? You'd
Wow.
rather you would choose? We're at the same fucking level. I'm insulted.
Or maybe that's a compliment
Why
that he
are
wants to do both of you.
insulted?
Maybe that's a compliment that he's willing to do both of you equally.
Or is that what it is?
Yeah,
Beaveman?
take it as a compliment. It's a glass half full situation.
I like how he's drinking his water so he doesn't have to answer the question.
He's very thirsty.
He's very thirsty.
Very thirsty.
Which side am I getting? The bottom or the top?
Now let's go. Let's deep dive into this a little more.
Yeah, please.
Doing him. Does that mean you're gonna receive from Mike or give?
Oh no, I'm the giver.
Okay. Are you done
Wait,
for that?
I'm
Mike?
I'm the
not.
top.
I am not cleaning you off after you're done giving him. Sorry. I
So
will.
you want to go first?
I want to go first.
No, if I had to do Veggie,
Mhm.
You would just let her
Definitely-
suck you
If
off.
I had to, that's not.
I'm good at
that's
that.
Not,
she's
that's
definitely.
not love.
If I had to, she's definitely getting it after I've banged Mike.
No. No.
Well,
Pass.
you
Hard
could-
pass.
You could complete the
Because
circuit.
at least that way, there's still a little bit of residual Mike protecting my cock from Veggie.
Yes. So, but you could complete the
Wow.
circuit. You could
it's
have.
it's the protective Mike layer on my cock.
You're
Ah.
saying that I have more STIs than Mike?
That's not what he's saying.
What are you saying?
He said you're a dirty whore.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't. He's
I own
saying,
it. I'm
Yeah,
not a dirty
I
whore. I'm a
mean-
clean whore.
Do you wash it between?
Yes.
No, that will eliminate the
I mean,
the
Vajij.
protective
I'm
layer.
talking about Vajij.
No, I'm.
Because you could be putting your dipstick in something that already got
That's why I have the protective
right.
layer.
That's what I'm saying.
I would use use Nemo's basic aids as a protective shield.
No, thank you. Pass.
So
And
can
he was
I?
like, I don't have AIDS,
I
get it?
hate you people.
I start-
go
can I
back to
finish
my
my thoughts?
original statement.
I think that you should complete the cycle. You should start with Gigi sucking you off because
Yep.
that would be one.
But he'd be
Then you
coming,
go-
and he
then-
wouldn't.
But he
He'd
can do
be
it
done.
again. He can do it again.
Okay.
And then you do Mike, and then you go back and do Gigi, and that just takes it all the way around. So
That's not how that works.
No?
That means no, because if there has to be a contact between Nemo and Vajij.
I'm so bored by this conversation.
you're
Ah,
not. It's not
baby.
exciting for you. You don't want to complete that
the
three-way,
ring.
that fucked up, or you could just have a three-way.
No,
I
because
guess.
it includes Vajij. Nobody wants to complete the three-way with Vajij.
Oh, poor,
Wow.
poor Gigi.
I would.
Yeah, thank you.
Mike's just hard up.
From one whore to another, I support you.
Thank
Is
you. I
this
support you.
because
That's
you're
good.
married and you've been like saddled, like you haven't. You're just
Careful,
You talking to
Swan.
Nemo or me?
both of you, all of you.
Oh,
Careful, Swan.
Mm.
no. Been saddled.
All right, well, this has been a disgusting conversation. And that's because everybody here,
His head injured,
except
except
for
Gigi.
Vajij. So what's her excuse?
She's just demented.
I grew up in a very fucked up household. That's what it is.
She went to Catholic church every day.
No, I went to
No?
Orthodox church.
Oh, I
not
don't know the
Catholic.
difference.
Yeah,
They're kind of the same,
it's
aren't they?
very similar, except the priest can get married and it's not as long of a service. I don't know.
They have
So
a
there are
term.
less child diddlers.
Oh no, I've
Child.
had friends who've been fucked by priests.
It's true.
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 It's true.
All right,
Love
then.
that sound of the sound.
Anyways.
Good
Fantastic.
night, everybody.
Fantastic.
Anyways,
All right, well, that's been a really disturbing
Wait,
conversation.
show us your calves. I want to see them.
Nope.
we'll do that later.
Try to close
We'll
the
do
show
that
out.
later. We'll do that
Close
later.
the show out here, Vajiji.
Okay.
It's been a really disturbing podcast.
That's an hour. There's an hour of your life you can't get back,
Just
friends.
Basically 48 minutes of the Swan talking.
An hour and 8 minutes.
Well, that's it for me, the Beaveman. Adios, mooch fuckos.
And from the Swan, we have our next comedy show at the Dormouse Theater in Kalamazoo on
Michigan.
There's a Kalamazoo somewhere else.
Just say Michigan.
Kalamazoo, Michigan,
Fuck's sake.
friends. You just shut your face over there.
Oof.
On Saturday, November 2nd. Doors open at 7:30. The show starts at 8:30. You can get your tickets at dormousetheater.com, and we'll post a link for that. Come out. They have killer popcorn, and it's great. Bye from the Swan.
Bye, everybody.
Ma salama, ya habibis.